Hello, YouTube. How the heck are you guys doing today? It is TC Do back at it again with another video, and today I have for you guys a little rant on, well, basically Call of Duty athletes or competitive gamers. Now, in my first video I ever made, um, I noted that I have nothing against competitive gaming. I think competitive gaming is alright. I mean, if you game in like tournaments and stuff, it's a good time. You can show off your talent, you can have fun with your friends, and you can even win some money along the way. However, there are these people on the internet that, for some reason, think Call of Duty and gaming in general is like a sport, and they think that they are pretty much professional athletes, which, in my opinion, is just bullshit, really. And I will explain why in this video. And now I understand that there are people on the internet that will say, oh, well, I'm a Call of Duty athlete, but they'll say it as a joke. And, honestly, I think that's kind of funny because they're just kind of fucking around. They're kind of trying to be a troll. But then there are actually people on the internet that think that Call of Duty and gaming in general is considered a sport, and they like to consider themselves professional athletes. And again, that I just think that's ridiculous. But now, an observation I've made is that most professional athletes will play a sport in high school, they'll go to college, and they'll play that same sport, and then they might get, they might go into a draft, and they might get drafted by a certain team or something like that, and then they eventually play on the pro level. Meanwhile, there's nothing like that for like competitive gamers or anything. Unless we're on some like video game high school type shit, that stuff doesn't really happen for gamers, and that's just kind of an observation that I have made. Unless there is like a video game high school, I really don't know. I don't think there is anyway. But hey, what do I know? A lot of the definitions on the internet will say that the definition of the word sport will involve physical exertion. Now, unless you're playing some like Wii Sports or Wii Fit type shit like that, if you're gaming, you're probably just sitting on your ass using your fingers, really. And I don't know how much exercise you're getting doing that. I don't know how many like calories you're burning doing that, but you're probably sweating and you're probably burning a lot more calories doing a sport like running or playing basketball or playing hockey or something like that. I mean, you can't possibly be burning as much calories or sweating just as much as someone who is actually playing hockey or playing basketball when you are playing video games. It's just not. It just doesn't make any sense, really. That shit, it doesn't add up, in my opinion. And now, my high school actually had an esports club slash team, but now notice that it being called esports totally separates it from all other sports. Like, actually, in the yearbook, there was a sports section where we had like all the sports teams, like the lacrosse team and the track team and all that stuff, in one sports section. But then in another section we had esports. I think it was in the club section, although I'm not too sure on that. And I know my high school isn't like other high schools, but basically that kind of states that esports and regular sports are totally different things. And honestly, if you can't see even like a slight difference between esports and regular sports, then you sort of need to get your eyes checked, because there is a huge difference between those two things. They are not very similar at all. And now notice how esports are never actually in the Olympics. Like, the Olympics have almost every sport you can think of, and almost every country participating in those sports. However, notice how you never see competitive gaming be in the Olympics. Like, I understand MLG and all those gaming corporations will have their own events going on, but notice how there is never actually competitive gaming in the Olympics. And that is basically just also another indication that esports are much different from regular sports, because sports are played in the Olympics. Esports have never actually been in the Olympics, nor do I think they ever will be. And honestly, you really cannot compare a competitive gamer to an actual professional athlete. Like, I feel like that is so disrespectful. Like, let's say I was a competitive gamer and I went up to, like, let's say Connor McDavid. He plays for the Edmonton Oilers in the NHL. Let's say I went up to him and I said, "Aren't you Connor McDavid? Don't you play in the NHL?" And he says, "Yes, I do. I play for the Edmonton Oilers." And I said, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, I play competitive Call of Duty. So when it comes to athletics, I think we're pretty much on the same level." Like, hell no, dude. That is so fucking disrespectful. And it's so stupid. I'd probably get smacked for saying something like that because that's so stupid and it's so ridiculous. And it makes me a little bit mad, and it makes me cringe a little bit that people actually kind of think that way. It's very disrespectful towards actual professional athletes who bust their ass every week to play better in their sport. And I understand that competitive gamers do practice pretty hard at their sport. However, they're not sweating, they're not exerting themselves. They're really not even risking like injuries either. Like they can't tear a muscle. They can't like tear an ACL. They can't pull a muscle or anything. The worst that can happen is like their fingers cramp up. And that's it. That's like the worst thing that could probably happen. I mean, Jesus, Murphy, guys, what even is this? And now, about 3 months ago, the official Call of Duty YouTube channel actually released a video called "FaZe at IMG Academy," and it's basically like it shows like them training, and it's basically comparing them to actual athletes playing actual sports. And at first, I thought this was a joke. Like, this video is all like serious and stuff. And at first, I thought it was like a joke. But then I looked down in the comment section, and I also watched the full video. And honestly, they're not joking at all. They're not. And I wanted to laugh at it so badly, and I kind of cringed at it a little bit too. And I wanted to say like, "Oh man, this is a good like joke parody video." But they're not even joking. They're like dead fucking serious. And I'm like, how can you even be serious about this? What the hell? But yeah, guys, it's honestly just insane. And real shit right now, this is just my opinion, but real shit. But when I go on YouTube and I like look up, Call of Duty championships and all that type of stuff, honestly, if I watch some of those videos, I will cringe so hard. Though I will have to take a shower afterwards. I will cringe so hard, and I feel disgusting when I watch those. And they're so absolutely fucking cringeworthy. And it's actually ridiculous. It's a little bit funny, but it's mostly just cringy and awkward and quirky.
The site, Cheeto, go! Go!
What am I saying?
No! Oh my god! Is he gonna get the defuse? Is he gonna get the defuse? Oh, I can't do this.
No.
I'm done, dude! I'm done! Setting the backups! I'm done setting the backups! I can't do this anymore! I really can't!
DT, they find a way.
You're crying! Oh my god! I'm shaking.
But yeah, guys, it's just fucking insane. But in conclusion, if anyone says they are a competitive gamer, therefore they are a professional athlete, they are lying. Smack them, show them this video, please, because these people are actually ridiculous. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of mine. Subscribe and like this video if you are new and or if you enjoyed it. Now, don't forget to check out my Twitter in the description below, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.